So this was Caesar's workshop. Nothing suspicious here, just normal magic props. Let's head in further. What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Eat this! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Shine down!
Whoa. Look, the doll in the box is glowing. There's something written on the card on this. These magic boxes are moving. Got it. We're supposed to find the box that lit up at the start, right? There should be another wish list inside. Let's keep trying.
And voila!
that's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
This place seems a little too ordinary for— We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere. Aha!
A secret.
I'm a magician too, and it looks pretty big. Now disappear!
Illusion shattered!
Nice and spicy. Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Hey-ya!
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Why have you stopped, Lenny?
It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys— If anyone makes a
All right, see?
There is no escape! Shine down!
Wow! There's a hidden room here! Let's see! This looks thick as a brick! Let's take a peek.
At one of my shows a few days, as a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a... So I told them another... I wound up saving... 2 children came to talk... Anyway, I told them that learning math... It seems like... Surely he's not a... I have a good feeling. They have all sorts of... They wanted to call me Master. With time. Gemma thinks so too. It's nearly time for me to go on. I once overheard them talking about their father. It's only been... They're very tough, but also they hide things from me too. That's the thing about... I can sense that they're lying after thinking things over. P.S. P.P.S. Oh, see.
2 magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh? Sounds a lot like he was writing about Linny and Lynette. So... Linny?
Shh, hold that thought.
Fishy?
All in good time. First, the magician slots them at this point a dummy. Meanwhile, the real... Oh no!
Very vivid
The audience's gaze then turn... Of course, that's just how I think the process should work. The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the op, and no one else has ever attempted...
So Caesar's famous high alpine one was about to say how cool it would have been to see them... Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed...
Glad you asked. This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself. Once the magician's inside, and the box is lifted up into the air, from where they're standing, at this point, he then escapes through this trapdoor.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined.
Well, there's a little more. There's the falling dummy, the many days and nights of care. Caesar was...
So, how did it go so...
I looked into the case files.
Okay.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads me to... Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic... But a magician needs to be able to read... The essence of magic is getting... And so, Caesar... But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, exactly, I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot... But I'm sure he was confident. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, much like when you reach for your keys, but instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling with the stakes being as high as they were, just to...
When in reality, someone split... How would they be able to...
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed. Isn't that right?
You just couldn't let sleeping dogs... There's not a lot of people who'd go to all this trouble, but I gave you your chance.
You mean...
Yes, although, however... Which is why you can't leave this place alone. This is order. Gather!
Boba, get them! Blazing delight! Pew!
I will have order. Stabilize.
Eat this! Out of the frying pan,
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help. I think it's high time...
If I had a Mora for every... He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic.
So it was...
Jealousy. He poured everything into his... But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and he forbade me from you. And with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in I had to kill him.
And this was your...
It was reason and...
Well, I was under the impression that...
In love with Jep.
Guess I was wrong about that then.
I am. Caesar was... I never bought into any of that. I was...
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that...
That's just how it looked. I stole cheap things.
So, that's the story, huh?
What choice do I have? So be it. I've been...
Very well. In the... Traveler, Paimon. Keep an eye on Lorenzo.
Lily has told me the whole story. Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar?
Look, what kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it. Because...
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lenny? Should we start...
Let's rendezvous with Lynette.
Good point! We should go...